Hey y'all, back again, and this morning we're gonna make one of my favorite recipes. This time we're gonna make sweet potato corned beef hash. It was St. Patty's Day last week, so I have some leftover corned beef, and this is one of my favorite things to do with it. It's a pretty rainy morning, and I'm ready to have me some breakfast. First thing we're gonna do is peel off our potatoes. I've already done one here. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy going. Once we do that, the key is to parboil these so that when we go to fry them up nice in a cast iron skillet, they get all brown and crispy on the edges. And everybody's real happy about that. We got our potato peeled up real nice, and now we're gonna go ahead and slice them up. Slice and dice them. We want this to be on the smaller side so that it's about the same size chunks as the corned beef that we're gonna cut up. That way everybody is real good. Alright, I dropped one of my potatoes, hold on. That was an accident. I'll have to get these knives sharpened. Honestly, it's the 5-second rule. And as we all know, this country's in a bit of a mess right now with the quarantine, so I'm going to go ahead and keep using the potato anyway, even though I just dropped it on the floor. I'm not going to worry about too much here today. So, along with our potato and our corned beef, we're going to throw a little onion in there, saute, and get some really good flavors going. After all that's done and said and all cooked up nice, we're going to make some little nests inside of our hash and crack some eggs, which we'll just cook off real quick, maybe 5 minutes, and then we're going to be ready to go with this here. These we're going to get into a pot of cold water. We're going to bring them up to a boil, probably boil them for about, say, 10 minutes, and then once that's done, test one out with a fork, see if they're ready. All right, I'll see you by the pot. All right, we're over by our pot of water. We're gonna get this boiling, but like I said, we're gonna add our potatoes to cold water and bring them up with the water to a boil. Give them extra time to work in there, get nice and soft for us. All right, we're back at it over here on the chopping board. I gotta have some of my coffee, guys. I just woke up. Just rolled out of bed. Okay, so with our potatoes, we're gonna use about a half an onion. This is a big guy. I don't think we need this whole thing. You use your best judgment. If you got a little onion, throw the whole thing. You really like onions? Don't like onions? Don't put any. Who really cares? I was even considering adding some peppers to this. A little spicy, but I'm not really sure if I would like that. What do you guys think? Well, I'm not gonna have time to figure out your answer anyway, so I'm gonna have to make that call for myself in a little bit. Right now, we're gonna work on these onions. All right, my favorite way to chop up an onion, real easy. Get your peel off. This one's not cooperating, of course. Who wants to cooperate when they're on camera? Not this onion. All right, we got our onion peeled. We chopped off our one end. We have the other end still attached here. And now, I'm gonna go ahead and make slices across. Not going quite all the way to the end because we want to keep it attached just on the very end. Otherwise, slice it almost all the way through. This way, it's like dicing a whole onion in like 2 minutes. I'm doing Australian. All right, I got into a bit of a wrestling match with that onion, but we're back here now. All right, so what I did is go ahead and I made slices right across our onion. Almost all the way down, but not quite, all right? This is how you dice a whole onion in like 30 seconds. Go ahead and make those slices. You're gonna come across, chop just like this, slice the other way. If you ever cut an onion another way to dice, you're seriously just making your life difficult for no reason. All right, so these are all diced up nice. And these are gonna go in the pan and cook down a little bit. I'll see you by the pan.
Rolling, 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 rolling down the river.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get our onions going here. Sorry about that. I don't know why in God's name I thought you'd be able to hear me over all that racket. Anyway, I do like to listen to some music while I let my potatoes boil because sometimes it takes a little while. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm bored. In the meantime, we're gonna do our onions. I was gonna say, this is all the butter I have left in my whole house, which is slightly concerning. Again, this country is in a bit of a ruckus. So we gotta use what we have.
And since that's all the butter I have, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of olive oil. Really get it going. We wanna cook these onions off a little bit before we add our potatoes. Hang on. This is a cast iron skillet. You could use whatever you want or whatever you have because, like I said, in these trying times, we really got to use what we've got here. We're going to cook these onions off. Oh, smells good. Smells so good, guys. Even with just a little bit of butter. Just a little bit of butter does it. It's really all you need. Look at this. All right. We'll be back in a few. All right. So we have our onions cooking real low and slow right now. We're gonna take some more corned beef that I made the other day. And let me tell you, corned beef is one of the easiest things to make. If you don't like it, then, well, you're what I like to call SOL. I think you know what that means. But if you do like it, it's very easy to make at home. It's relatively inexpensive too. Really all you do is boil the whole piece of meat. And then in the last half an hour, you throw in some potatoes and carrots and cabbage. And that's that. It's so easy. You just need a couple hours, and we're all stuck at home right now, so you can do it. So we got this corned beef. We're gonna take a good amount of it, and we're gonna cut it into some nice sized chunks. And this is gonna get mashed in with everything else. But you know, sometimes you go to the diner, you go to the restaurant, you get in a corned beef hash, and they like cut the corned beef up so tiny, you're like, where even is it? I don't know. Is it even in here? I don't know. You could be lying to me. And that is the beauty of home cooking, folks, is that you cut your corned beef to whatever size you want. It's just me and my brother eating here today. So this is probably really more than I need, but what else do I got to do? We're gonna get a little fat today. There's our corned beef. Now we're just waiting on our taters. All right, y'all, we got our finished boiled potatoes here. We got our corned beef waiting right there. I'm gonna strain these, and then they're all gonna go together in our pan, in our cast iron pan, where our beautiful onions are waiting. See you by the pan. All right, are y'all ready for this? We're gonna get our pan going again. Not too high, not too low. I forgot to turn the potato pot on before, so it took a little longer than I was expecting. Okay, we got our pan back on. We're gonna add our potatoes. Beautiful potatoes. Throw them in there. This is the kind of ratio I'm talking about. Potatoes, corned beef. That's a lot. I'm not gonna curse because my mama wouldn't be proud, but that's a lot of corned beef, all right? Throwing it all in there. Use your hands. Do what you gotta do. Oh my, by golly. That looks finger-licking good. What we're gonna do now, you wanna stir this up so some of the butter and oil is covering just about everything. Get our onions mixed in with our potatoes and our corned beef. Now the trick here is our potatoes have softened up quite a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our spatula here and we're gonna kind of mash this stuff down, okay? You want it to get a little bit mashed like that. So it's really covering the bottom of the pan. You can kind of work it a little bit. I hope y'all are able to see this. I don't have a cameraman here. It's just me at home. Just me here doing my usual home cooking. All right. That looks pretty good. Or should I say, absolutely delicious. That is gonna be good. So, we don't want to touch this now. We want to leave it. So we don't want it to be too hot because if it burns, then all of our hard work is for nothing. While we're sitting here, some salt. Corned beef is pretty salty already, so we don't want to do really too much. Pepper, cracked pepper. Get the fresh cracked stuff. It's always better. Oh, what in Jesus' name? Oh, I love the smell of cracked black pepper. Cracked black pepper. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Alrighty, I'm gonna see y'all in about 5 minutes. We're gonna be patient here, do our prayers, and when we get back, we're gonna give her a little flip. See you in a minute. All right, y'all. Do you hear that? Watch her hair, but get nice and close. Oh yeah. That's some crispy potatoes that I hear. When you hear that sound where it's all crispy sounding, that's when you know. Time to flip. We're going in. I'm just gonna kind of take larger sections. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that nice golden color right there. Oh, hang on there. Right in here. Beautiful. I'm gonna kind of just take these sections, flip them over. It's not gonna be perfect. We just want to get some of the bits that are already browning up. Oh my goodness, extra brown over there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This looks delicious. Alrighty. If anything looks like it's a little, needs a little crisping, make sure it gets down. Alright. Right now, I'm gonna take the tip of it down. Just a hair. Just a big hair. Okay? We like hair here. So, the next thing that we do, since this is sitting pretty, looking just right, depending on how many people are eating, you're gonna crack some eggs in here. I usually have about 2 eggs for myself. So I'm gonna make 2 nice little pockets, just like that. Really, I would usually probably drop a little butter into these pockets, but like I said, I just use the rest of my butter. So we have 4 little nests. 4 little nests waiting for the birds. All right, we got our eggs here from the backyard. And I usually trust my egg cracking skills, but since this is going right in the skillet, I'm gonna crack it into a little bowl here first. Make sure I'm not fighting for any shells in a hot pan. And we're gonna go ahead, do this for all 4. Drop it right in there. Beautiful. See you in a minute. Okay, we got our 4 beautiful, oh, this one hop shit. We have 4 beautiful eggs sitting here. Looking lovely. We're gonna put a lid on her and have a little patience again. This won't take long, depending on how you like your eggs done. We don't wanna get them too overdone because you want them to run and get all integrated with the potatoes and all that. This is gonna be good. See you in 1 more minute. All right, y'all, I'm just so excited to serve up these scrumptious eggs. It's me and my brother, like I said. I'm gonna go get these ready to go. Yum-y. Just like that. Look at this. He's gonna have 2. All right, just to finish this off, we're gonna give it 1 more crack of pepper, salt. Voila. Let's see what he thinks. Colin! There he is. What an intellectual, always reading. All right, you can go ahead and tell me what you think about that. What'd you say?
Scrumptious.
Scrumptious? You're such a good brother. You would never insult me.
Reading from the world's best jokes. How much of that cheese did you eat? The whole of it.
There you have it, folks. Sweet potato corned beef hash. I hope you love it. I hope you make it. I hope you share it with your beautiful families. Bless the Lord. Y'all have a beautiful, beloved, blessed day. And I'll see y'all next time, all right? Bye-bye.